anyways, to start this session off, it is the early evening within the city of Miami, a city that is known for quite a lot of things, being rich districts, drugs, crime, less than other less than savory elements. But during the space of the night, that is where all of you reside. With that being the case, each one of you has your own place to be, your own place that you, I guess, live, though that's not exactly the correct term.
Reside?
Reside, sure. We'll go with reside. Loiter, I guess, if we want to get super specific. But for each of you, there are two separate havens, I guess. One which is a little bit more classy than the other, and then the other one which isn't, and has probably more problems. So for Willow and Izzy, what are the two of you up to tonight?
You want to go first?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, me?
Do you want to, or do you want me to?
No.
Okay. So Izzy and Willow's shared haven is a defunct zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Probably been out of use for a few years now. Called the Peachy Peacock. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Run by a couple. Well, owned by a couple, Alejandro and Esmeralda de la Rocha.
Mm-hmm.
We find Izzy in front of their floor-to-ceiling mirrors in their bedroom. Completely naked. They are fairly androgynous, though vaguely feminine. Small busts, though no nipples or genitals on their body. Nearly as pale as a bedsheet. Excuse me, with blood-red lips and eyes. Izzy currently has the skin on their torso and their ribs pulled out to the side as they examine their internal organs and just rearranging them with an elongated, sharp finger.
Yep, that's Zabisi.
I thought so.
Yep. Excellent.
All I'm doing.
Okay. Strong start. Hard to follow.
Gave you the option.
Yeah, so Willow's up. He's kind of perusing the property. Probably has a couple of peacocks, funny enough, following him. And yeah, just the peacocks following him for now. He's feeding them, making sure there's no gators in the stream. And kind of making his way, I guess, getting ready to head out for the night. He's a very tall, athletic man. Pretty pale. He has a clean-shaven beard and long, kind of messy surfer bro hair that's pulled up into a half bun, and he's just kind of dressed in some working jeans and a nice plaid shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your haven it's a single layer building, or is it a multi?
Yeah, so he's taken over one of the administrative, what used to be an administrative building in this property, and it's kind of claimed the first floor for himself.
Okay.
Whereas Izzy definitely has their own space.
I feel like that was more Willow's choice and not Izzy's choice.
And I think it would be pretty mutual, actually.
Be mutual, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're kind of doing the rounds and looking through. There is
Oh, I failed my hunger check, by the way.
ah
Browse check. Yeah.
nice.
Oh, for waking up, right? We should do
Yeah.
that.
We'll get there.
Fail.
Oh, this is already off to a delightful start. Um, yeah, for the two of you, in the middle of for you, the timing is probably pretty bad considering what you were doing, as there is a call, a phone call.
Always when I'm busy. Walk over to the phone. Don't bother to change anything. Pick up. Hello.
It is a garbled, just horrendous, long bit of static. Just static noise.
Give it about 5 seconds to see if I can hear anything before hanging up. Izzy will then remeld their skin and ribs back into their torso.
Yep.
Get dressed and leave.
Okay.
Going to find Willow specifically.
Alright.
Yeah. He's not hard to find. He hears you come in, and he probably just turns and just waits before greeting you because he's not gonna bother raising his voice. Good evening.
Evening. Any activities planned?
I was thinking finding a date, but not very high on my list for tonight.
Well, be sure to keep an eye out. I just got a call from probably Alessandra.
Interesting. Why would they bother?
I don't know.
Okay.
You haven't seen Alejandro today, have you?
No.
Of course not. I'm going to find him. We'll turn and head towards Alejandro's home.
Okay. It's not hard for you to find. That is a path that
it's
you are
quite simple.
incredibly familiar with.
Well, they are. He is my ghoul, so
Mm-hmm.
I would hope so.
Well,
I
you
will
know.
enter without knocking.
Okay. He is on the phone. And just... Hello? Kind of looks at the phone and... Evening?
Evening. I need you and Esmeralda to grab someone for me.
Different from last time or same thing?
No, we're going to keep this one.
Ah.
Well built. A driver, ideally.
Let's see. Oh. Might as well occupy my time.
Let me know when you have them, and I will turn and leave.
So... Right. For the two of you, continue doing your nightly morning routine. Yeah, nightly morning routine. We'll go with that. I don't like that, but that's what we're going with for now. There is, you will find outside your haven something very plain and very old. They are incredibly hard to find. Just a copy of religious text, specifically the Book of Revelations. And there is a just absolutely defaced, but there is the very clear marking of the Sabbat.
Where is it?
Just, you'll find it somewhere exterior to your haven.
Okay.
Front gates of the zoo, probably.
Yeah. He will. Willow will look around very closely before picking it up. He doesn't see anyone or anything, right?
You know what? Why don't could do a wits and wits awareness or wits streetwise. Either will work.
First roll of the game, don't fuck it up.
I'm sorry, wits and awareness.
Wits and awareness or wits streetwise. Either would work.
Okay. Ooh. Only 2 successes.
That's enough. You don't really see anyone in particular, but what you do see, kind of kills out Izzy's theory of Lasambra, because what is driving away is a very much electric vehicle. It is a Tesla, only because I hate them.
Fair.
Next time you see a Tesla, bro, tell him that they look like IUDs, and watch them implode.
I am
love
so glad that we have so many up here that
Yep. Sorry.
I have a. I think there is a label machine in the garage. I should do a public service. Anyways,
Yes.
but
Sorry.
no, that's fine. With that being the case, that does pretty much kill the Lasamba theory, though there is definitely something to be said about that quiet, and definitely even with supernatural hearing. You might not have heard it if you weren't specifically looking for it amongst all the other noise of the night. However, that brings us to our other haven. What are Esme and Dionysus up to?
You want to
So
go
this
first?
is, so it's the beginning of the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would it be fair to say we're just getting up?
Yeah, which is why rouse checks will be needed.
Eh,
Single D10, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just a simple success.
that's a failure. I'm hungry.
Yes, that's
5 is a fail, yes?
Yep.
Did everyone fail tonight?
And so does that mean we just have 1 hunger?
Nope, you all start with 1 hunger, so you're at 2.
No, I don't want to be at 2 hunger.
Go kill someone then.
Vetoed, actually.
Yeah, that's okay.
So Esme will probably get up first, and she is a tall, slender figure with long black hair, like pulled up in like a pretty high, tight ponytail, but the sides shaved, with
Mhm.
like just like two curls coming down like where the sideburns are. Very chic. She's got kind of like a tight black dress on that's a halter top, like with the back open and all that,
Mhm.
and the sides pretty open and just like corseted up the sides. But she's going to be making her way over to Dion's chambers, which his bedroom. It's a penthouse in Miami. It's not like a castle. um, and will either stand by the bed and wait for him to wake up, or if he's not fucking waking up,
You're like a cat that wants food.
I'll probably like lean over and like gently touch his shoulder. Love, wake up. The evening's beginning. Come now. It's time to
Fine.
rise.
Fine.
Can't keep the worshippers waiting.
Despite the protest, he like pops out of the bed. Very chipper body language. He is 5'6",
Mhm.
a small, slim, about 19, 20-year-old man. Olive toned skin, tousled, short black hair. Just very. When I say classically pretty features, I mean classical in the literal sense. Just sharp, carved features, straight nose, and the most unnatural Tyrian purple eyes.
Okay.
Is it at least a weekend? It gets more interesting.
Is it?
No. No, it's not. It's close.
Unfortunately not.
It's close. It's a Friday, but
Well, it's the weekend.
but no, it's not.
Friday's the weekend. If it's evening on a Friday, it's the weekend.
As far as college student members are concerned, yes.
I don't gotta get up for work tomorrow. It's a weekend.
Hmm.
Yes, the
Can't
weekend is
argue with
just.
that.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right.
The night is yours to take.
He just starts humming to himself and getting dressed. Go,
She'll
go.
probably run. Well, first she'll probably like run her fingers through his hair and kind of get that fixed up. But she will leave him to get dressed if he doesn't need any help.
It's just a very blasé wave afterwards.
She'll probably check and see if there's any stragglers still in the apartment.
Understandably, a couple, but that's not that unusual. It definitely has been worse in the past, but not this time.
Or better. I mean, perspective.
Not all perspectives what you want it to be, so. But
She'll
overall,
like
yeah.
nudge them with her foot typically, to get them to get up if there's like people like next to the couch or whatever.
Mhm.
Like awaken.
Yeah, though
Up.
it takes a little bit,
Yeah.
but you can get them to get up.
Esme will poke their head into the bedroom and be like, "What do you want with the leftovers?"
Ooh. Save them for later.
I'll tell them the guest room is theirs.
Excellent.
Alright. Perhaps the tranquility between your haven, between the two of you, is broken the most because there is a knock at the front door, basically.
We haven't summoned anyone yet. How rude. Esme, I'll go get the door, and we'll look through the peephole first.
Doesn't seem to be anyone through the peephole.
Hold on. Did I take heightened senses, or did you? I have heightened senses. I will heighten my senses.
Okay.
Can I tell if anyone or anything is on the other side of that door?
Oh, you're 100% aware someone is at the other side of this door. It is simply they are fairly good at just at first glance not being noticed.
State business before I open this.
Well, that seems a little rude. I am merely here as a messenger.
From who?
Who is definitely the question.
From what?
This may come as a shock to you, but I can and will come in one way or the other, so I think just opening the door and having the discussion is for the best.
She's gonna reach down the garter, then on the inside of the thigh, grab the gun.
Okay.
And she'll keep it like, well, should she grab the gun or the knife first? I think she'll have her hand on her thigh, like ready to grab it,
Okay.
but she'll crack open the door.
I'm watching from like the doorway of my room, basically to the front door. I'm watching this exchange, just like leaning.
Peeking
casual-
out.
No, I'm like full on, just like fully leaning in my own doorway, just like anyone who looks in would see me.
I will glance over my shoulder at Dion, and before opening the door, what do you need?
Alright. Before opening the door, you said?
No, opening the door, and I will ask, what do you need?
Okay.
Like that.
Standing before you is a rather, I wouldn't say built or stocky built man at all. But actually, the build is fairly similar to Dion, honestly. Little bit, definitely dressed for a much more, professional environment. Button-up shirt, blazer, works there. He doesn't seem bothered by your tone whatsoever, nor does he seem even remotely threatened by it. Only to deliver a job of sorts.
Go on.
Don't know the specifics of the job, only that it requires a particular form of unity and fast action.
I'll glance over to Dion to see what he wants to do.
So you're seeking a favor?
Not really a favor.
Then how is this Our business.
Because it's all of our business.
And what are you to me?
Someone with similar beliefs.
Oh, let him talk.
I'll step back and allow him to enter.
He'll enter, look around a bit.
I close and lock the door.
Interesting way of proving a point.
Dion walks forward and just starts circling him, inspecting him head to toe.
Okay. By the appearance of everything and just circling head to toe, presentation and the very confident attitude presented, pretty easy to determine the mannerisms of Ventru, without a doubt.
Hmm.
I'm very much aware of what sort of position I've put myself in, but
Well, typically, people asking things of us, of me, beg a bit more, but I am interested by the bravery involved in this.
well, bravery is one thing, confidence is another. I have both.
And hubris. But we can discuss that at a much later date.
There is a desire to have a change in power for hands to shift. A proposition that has never been done before amongst any of our kind.
Shifts in power are, I suppose, important.
Would it interest you to know that this job is a unified effort between every key major city within the greater US?
Hmm.
Start talking. Details, 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 details.
I'm guessing the Camarilla isn't exactly your friend.
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
I don't particularly care for them, but they don't particularly care for me, but it's not exactly hatred, more just ambivalence.
Well, how does the proposition of striking them with such a devastating blow that they can't possibly recover?
Mm. Now that could be interesting.
Punishing hubris is something often up my particular alley of interest. So sure, let's say we're interested.
Well, if you are interested, then I do think we can begin our what the Camarilla would call a revolution. And not something weak like the Anarchs present, but something more of a permanent fixture.
The Anarchs are just rabid dogs without leashes, so it's not really saying much.
What if I were to present a couple of other members to assist in this job that I put forth? I'm sure you're capable on the two of you are more than capable on your own, but I'm sure you'd want some extra bodies that might make things a little easier.
I assume you have a meeting time and place in mind, then?
Yeah, well, by we, you will converge with one of my contacts at the funeral home to the northeast of the city.
How macabre.
Well, when? Tonight? Tomorrow?
Tonight would be ideal. The other two should meet you, as I've provided a roadmap in their job application, shall we say. You, of course, don't have to, but considering where your little slice of land is, it is technically part of the Camarilla's purview. If that were to go away, especially if, say, a baron or two were to meet their final death, quite a few of these districts would be yours, uncontested.
He just taps his finger against his lips for a moment. And to figure just for a little bit of insight on where this might go. He's gonna use premonition.
Oh shit, okay. I forgot about that.
You got it, flaunt it.
It says its cost is free or one rouse check, so I don't really know what that
3
means.
or 1?
Free
I guess
or
depending
one.
on how
As I
far you're
recall-
premonitioning.
As I recall, it's free if the DM forces it on you, but it costs a rouse check if you choose to use it.
Okay.
As I recall.
We'll be eating before we leave anyway, so you know.
Can't let the leftovers go to waste.
Bestial failure.
Oh shit.
Herein lies the problem with your clan, Dionysus. You get a lot of information of what is to come. A lot, like, to the point where there are so many details where it just might not be helpful. Um, yeah,
God, I love him already.
there's so much details. There's the funeral home, there's various elements, there's the sound of distant small arms fire, fireworks, explode. Who knows? There's sound of rushing cars, tires burning against the asphalt, light conversations that might have meaning or might not. But that's what you get.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Well, that is delightful to hear. Will you require transportation, or do you have your own?
Esme has a car, right?
Yeah, Esme has a car. We'll be fine. Thank you for the offer.
Well, if we're being honest with each other, this wasn't really an offer. He'll make his way out.
Would you like to join us for a bite to eat?
I don't like raiding
We
other
have-
people's fridges.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I guess the leftovers are just ours. And she'll look over to the guest room.
Gods be with you.
Esme will open the door for him.
Okay. He'll leave. He doesn't turn around to check and see if following or have anyone follow. He seems fairly confident that he's safe and departs.
Well, that was interesting.
Arrogant worm. Anyways, I'm going to go eat. I'll figure out how to kill him later.
You do
You're
like
welcome to the
punishing
other one.
hubris.
Well, listen, there's nothing more entertaining than putting a Ventru on their knees.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Just out of curiosity, since that is going to be a thing, how much hunger are you dropping down?
There are 2 here.
Yes.
I have
Oh.
3 hunger.
You have 3 hunger?
I did fail for my premonition. It
Oh,
is
yeah,
technically
no.
a rouse check.
That's fair.
Then yes.
Yeah, I can go down to 1.
Okay.
Just, you won't kill either of them.
Alright.
But there's only 2.
There's only 2. He's a
Guess I'm
selfish
hungry.
asshole. We'll find you one.
That's fine. She'll eat later.
Alright. So, the 2 of you will depart then? To a location that's been given?
Once we kick everyone out of the apartment, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna be leaving woozy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's Miami. It's not that strange.
They're just drunk. It's fine.
They can go get a pick-me-up at a bar. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's how they ended up in this situation.
Well, it won't be our fault if they end up in the same situation tomorrow night.
It might be!
Maybe.
Esme will like half-ass apologize for the change of um, plans because we did say like they could stay in the guest room and like actually we have to go somewhere. Please leave.
The apology is heard, but probably not fully processed.
Doesn't matter. It's like, I'm so sorry. We really can't have you staying here tonight. Good luck finding another spot. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And just pushing them out the door.
Out the door, after a little bit, getting ready to head out, Esme, you realize just after a little bit, after they're long gone, after you've kicked them out. Oh, those are their wallets. But
There are wallets now.
Collection
ours.
for the temple.
Yeah! Call it donations.
isn't that how it works anyways?
This is a tithe. Do not resist.
We literally just take out the cash and like throw the wallets in the trash.
That pains me, but I understand.
Listen, if they come back when we're here, they can get them out of the trash. Whenever we come back, but you know.
Alright. For the other two across the way, with the yes, the camera focus curse. It might work. But the two of you...
It's worked before. Come on.
There we go. You did not just figure... Anyways.
No, I didn't.
The two of you looking through this Book of Revelations and folding it outwards. Eventually going through a little bit of light, looking, it's folded within it is a map to a funeral home to the northeast of the city.
With my knowledge of both the occult and politics in the area, would this home ping anything in my memory? Is it Hecata? Is really what I'm asking here.
At one point, yes. However, there was a little bit of clan disputes between two different factions, and it has since been technically vacant of any kindred presence for the past year or so.
Okay. Does Willow have a car?
Yes,
Do you want to take yours or mine?
I'm definitely driving.
I'll take mine as well. Alright.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
I will send a quick text to Alejandro saying, going out, leave the guest in the cell. The one he's going to go get.
Mm-hmm. There's another quick, text, just... Should I use the soundproofing again?
Cells are soundproofed, yes. Very, very much so. We're also not in town with this zoo. A little out of town.
Alright. After a bit of time, you were able to all gather and depart in various vehicles. As per the classic thing, what I've discovered in this day and age is everyone has a car, and even if they're going to the same fucking location, everyone drives a separate car and takes an unnecessary amount of space.
They don't trust each other.
No, I trust Willow fine. I just want to show off
yeah,
my
that's
convertible.
Not neutral.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn!
I
He's like,
respect it.
nope.
It's true to an extent, at the very least.
Mhm.
Enough to let you live where I live. Close
Well,
enough.
he's useful to you.
Very.
Well,
Anyways,
This funeral home is actually closed. The windows themselves are boarded up. The doors are technically chained shut. There's even some construction equipment and other bits and pieces where it looks like it might get either remade, remodeled, or destroyed soon.
No foot traffic, no mortals anywhere that we can see.
No, not here. There's definitely evidence that there has been. Probably just teenagers sneaking out, causing trouble. But not right now. Not. It's interesting to say, but because it's this early in the night, it's less likely that you're going to run into younger mortals. That it would be more likely to happen later than earlier.
They're still at the bars and whatnot. Yeah, they're not getting into trouble yet.
I'll be right back. Just 2 minutes.
Right. Just quick look around. Don't see anyone. All right. I'll go up and try the front door. You said it was chained.
Mhm.
How sturdy does the chain and lock look? Are they relatively new? Have they been sitting there for a while?
They look like they've been sitting there a while. The lock looks like it's been changed a few times.
Well, all right. I'm gonna start to circle the building, see if I can find another door.
Okay.
I don't feel like breaking through this one.
The other doors, or the lack of doors, as per how some construction works, which is really annoying for people that have worked in it or at least know of it, is when the door is gone and it's just plywood boarded up. Because people enjoy that shit. There doesn't seem to be any door, just like probably
Another
some thick
entrance.
plywood.
If I need to, I'll push through some plywood from a window or a doorway.
Okay. Yeah, finding the just pushing through any plywood. That's not too hard. Might be hard for any mortal being to do so, but you're not, so it's less of a problem. Pushing through, it does kind of just fall right over. Just a
Excellent. How loud is it?
it's It's respectably loud for what it is, but because it has a wide enough surface area, it's like a
Okay.
it's a
Let's see what
quick slapped down, but it's not like an echo. If it had been
All right.
smaller, it might have been more dramatic, but it's not.
Gotta give a quick listen before I actually walk in. See if I hear anyone inside.
Doesn't sound like anyone's inside.
Excellent. I'll straighten my back and walk in.
Okay.
Like I own the place.
Alright.
I guess Willow will be short behind.
Alright. Going in, there's no lights or anything that are on, except for just the exit signs. Those are dimly lit, and which tells you that at the very least, electricity's still going through it. You find your way down to the morgue area, and down there is a individual. She looks like she's probably at least has some form of Hispanic origin. Shorter, pretty athletic in build. Looks like they might work in either as a paramedic or in like any form of hospital type of variance of job, somewhere around those lines. But she is currently using the lower basement area of the morgue, and strung across is a whole bunch of effectively corkboard of the United States, Miami, and some very key and integral places within this greater, in this play space known as the World of Darkness. New York, Los Angeles, DC. There's places over in Europe as well. There's what looks to be the Vatican area, Berlin, London, like quite a few places. And there are specific times and dates intervaled between different years, and they go all the way back to, from what you can see, they go all the way back to about the 1100s.
Now, is this woman facing me or facing away from me as I descend into this area?
She's facing away.
Okay. I would like to walk up next to her, and as I do so, I want to look for 3 things on this map. I want to look for if Chicago is marked.
Okay.
I want to see if anywhere in Transylvania is marked. And I want to look for Salt Lake City, Utah.
You motherfucker. So, for that last one. No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Transylvania is not
And
marked.
okay, that's interesting.
But Chicago is. Salt Lake, you motherfucker.
I do. I don't. I'll walk up next to this woman, give a look over the map. You've been busy.
I have been.
And I don't recognize this woman, I take it.
No.
Okay.
Assuming she's kindred.
Yeah, is she kindred or is she mortal?
She's kindred.
From what?
You can
Okay.
tell pretty. You can tell
Damn.
that she's kindred, not only just because you're all very good at identifying each other as kindred, but because of the just innate presence that she radiates.
Old. Got it.
It's almost a little intimidating. Around this time, Willow, with your hearing, you're able to hear another vehicle drive up as Esme and Dionysus arrive.
Yay.
He's not gonna.
Okay.
He's just gonna be watching the hall, but he's not gonna immediately react to it.
Okay.
Sorry. My throat's trying to kill me tonight.
That has been the theme.
I know, it's fucking rough, man. Anyway, I'll turn to this woman. Nox.
Ah, well. That is an interesting choice of name.
And you are?
Well, I have quite a few names, obviously, but the one I go off of right now is Dr. Briley.
That name ring a bell?
It doesn't, actually.
That's concerning. Are there chairs set around the room at all?
No, but there are a couple of metal slabs.
That's fine. I'll walk to the other side of the table and just kind of examine the map for a bit.
Willow's just too focused on listening in to see who he can predict is going to come down the stairs to introduce himself.
Okay. Esme and Dionysus just walking straight in, or
Well, we pull up in my black and white 1971 Buick Riviera,
Oh, beautiful.
and Esme has had a costume change.
okay.
Esme did some high-waisted black pants, got a red tube top with a nice black blazer, and some like leather half gloves, driving gloves,
Mm-hmm.
and sunglasses.
For the night, yep.
Yeah! I've got heightened
You know-
senses, it's fine.
I love the high fashion, especially when Dionysus, the one with the god complex, is dressed like
A Florida
the
boy.
most gay boy on summer vacation vibes. Like very Miami. He's got a button down that's like an old fashioned button down from
my
like the
dad's in
fucking
his CU outfit.
I never said
From-
how tall Esme
Oh.
is. Esme is like 5'10", pretty much 6 foot when she puts on her heels.
This is like an old fashioned like short
Just
sleeve
this
button
little
down,
man.
like 70s style, open down to the navel in booty shorts and sandals. He's living his life.
She does her best to get him dressed to the nines for like rituals and gatherings, but she has no control over his casual fashion. She's tried. She's tried.
He looks like he should be in like a gay porn.
But as
Willow,
pulls
same.
up.
On the
Yeah.
opposite spectrum.
One of these is
But-
a little bit more normal than the other.
Listen, he may not be from Florida originally, but he has adapted very well.
Oh, Lord.
Esme will go up and check out the place. Quite cliche, isn't it?
Well, what can you expect, really?
Well, maybe a little pizzazz. Where's the drama?
Well, at least it's vaguely abandoned. They could have at least cut off the electricity to just really add to that vibe, but
Some people just don't have the vision.
can't
And-
even go all the way on a cliche.
Is the door open?
No, it's boarded up and has chains around the door, and there's a lock that looks like it's relatively recent, but
Using my heightened senses, can I tell where someone may have entered before?
yeah, you can almost hear like a slight, very mellow draft of wind going inwards.
Can I tell that our friends are here?
Yeah, you can see their vehicles.
Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, fun.
One of them is a very nice convertible made within the past couple of years.
Yeah, Willow's is just like a standard black coupe. Nothing fancy about it. Clean though,
How quaint.
oddly enough.
Theon pulls out a nail file and just starts filing his nails while he's inspecting the building.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with the fucking lock.
No!
Chains.
No, he's just
Like,
like,
if you scratch Willow's car, this game is gonna
See,
end real fast.
I thought he was going for the cars as well,
Dion was
and
here.
that was going to end very poorly.
oh, I did have the internal monologue of, do I want to key those cars?
No.
But I stopped myself.
What a gremlin. I don't know if it's
Ah,
you or Dion, but
absolutely.
yes.
It was me.
Ugh.
It was 100% me. That's the only reason he didn't say it.
Angus approves, Izzy does not.
You're doing great, sweetie. Or love, whatever.
Right. Are we breaking in, or is there an actual entrance here left us somewhere?
A little bit of exploration. You'll find an entrance because the
Yeah,
big old board of plywood is knocked over.
yeah. So I'll just take a moment to like find an entrance.
Doesn't take you very long.
It's like just hold on a second. Ah, right this way, darling.
Are we having to squeeze through, like, between boards, or is it, like, fully pulled?
No, it's a fairly easy walk in.
Okay, I just didn't hear the description earlier, so I wasn't sure if it had just been, like, one single bit of plywood pulled off, or...
Yeah.
We enter.
Yeah, for the two of you, it's not that hard to find where the other two are, and I believe you run into Willow first, actually.
Willow, hello. It's been
Do we
too
know each
long.
other?
Don't we? I thought we said we were already in each other.
Yeah, to an extent. To an extent.
Okay.
You know of
Like
each
we
other, but not, like, necessarily...
Oh, okay.
did we agree that you had been to one or two of the events?
I guess we did. That's fine.
Oh,
I
the
have
events.
no
The
memory
events.
of anything ever.
Esme's walking up, like taking the sunglasses off. I'm going, Willow. It's been a while. We
It's good
haven't
to
seen
see
you
you.
at one of our gatherings. You need to come by.
Uh-huh. Very, very busy lately.
She'll walk up and she'll put like a hand on his shoulder. Are you one of our the contacts we were told about?
We, um, gestures to Izzy weren't told very much, just given a very cryptic map. No offense if that was you, Doctor, at our front gates.
We had a unexpected guest
Yes, I
as we
believe
were
you've
going
met
through
them.
leftovers.
So, what's all this about?
Well, color me a little impressed. I wasn't expecting the two of you to show up, if I'm being perfectly honest. I was thinking I would have to go to more drastic measures. As for the other
Your
two, well,
laptop was very... not persuasive, just interesting.
capturing you with persuasion isn't exactly going to always work. Capturing you with interest, now that's guaranteed.
You could still drive home some lessons on his charisma. Just a little bit.
I prefer trial by fire.
He just, like, folds down on the ground, cross-legged, and looking like a student, ready to hear whatever's about to be said.
Well, that's new. So, all of you have managed to show up. That is perfect. Which means we can finally begin creating a bit of a network of cells. I'm sure you're aware that the Camarilla is really fighting for control over most districts everywhere. From high and absolutely stuffy societies such as New York or Los Angeles, Chicago, the greater world, even small little towns like Wolfpine. What are we doing here? Eliminating them. In short, a unified strike between all of the Sabbat packs.
Hmm.
Well, at least tonight's not going to be boring.
No, it isn't.
You can consider me interested.
There is a particular... shall we say... beneficial asset. It's currently being transferred by the Camarilla to... I believe a location on Key West. I think it would benefit all of you to intercept that.
And what is this asset exactly?
A particular useful, shall we say, hunter.
Hunter.
A mortal hunter?
That is my understanding.
Interesting. What else do you know?
I myself know quite a lot. How much you know is dependent on how well you listen.
Well, I'm certainly listening, and look at him. He's a fucking schoolboy over here. He points over to Dion.
Yes,
I
this
never
is...
got to finish college. What can I say?
There are so many tells that tell me that. So,
Careful.
well, either way, intercept this assets, get them back to me, and then we can talk about the next steps.
Here at this exact same meeting location, or do you have a different rendezvous?
Well, if it ends up being compromised, I will make sure that you are able to find me.
When are they due to arrive?
Well, goes over, didn't really notice this before just because it's kind of tucked away and it just hasn't been important, just kind of shuffles between papers and just picks up a particularly high-tech tablet, it looks like, and presses a few buttons and extends the screen. Looks like sat image. Well, if they keep on their path, I would say within the next 2 hours.
All right. Can I take a picture of us?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
He'll snap a picture of it on his phone.
What's the protection detail like?
A particular irritating protection detail of what I assume to be either gangrel or perhaps bra, but
Feisty.
Just one.
I would assume at the very least pairs.
Hmm.
Do any of you require equipment of any kind?
I'm quite fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, my car's got enough in my car, I think.
I've got my own. Kind of looks down at Dion. Is there anything you need?
Oh, I suppose I could use a steak or two. I don't keep them on hand for obvious reasons.
Well, are you looking for anything a little bit more old-fashioned or something a little bit more aesthetically pleasing?
You're speaking my language with that second option.
A steak made of silver it is, then.
Beautiful.
She kind of just kicks open, like, one of the doors to the morgue, and it's just pulled out. And it is a absolute, like, just army surplus boxes of varying bits of shit. It is impressive. And what she has is not just weapons and armament, it is changes in attire. It looks like there is quick ways to make identification. Whomever this person is, she has a lot of resource backing her.
She has armor.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have cool armor?
I mean,
Armor's
I have
also
an image to
useless.
uphold.
Armor's also useless to Kindred.
Yeah. That's why I asked if it was cool. Does it look good?
I mean, there's plenty of bulletproof vest and Kevlar, each that have different letters on them for different agencies.
Yeah, unless that's your thing.
No. I guess not.
I'll just take the steaks.
Okay.
Did you get up to take them, or are you just like sitting crisscross and like having your
No.
hands out grabby?
I'll get up and take them.
Damn.
Grabby hands.
I fully expected grabby hands.
Listen, he switches back and forth between feral little gremlin child and whatever else the fuck he is.
My God.
Oh god.
Listen, I gotta play up the Malkavian. His
mhm.
personality has more splits than I can actually keep track of.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Alright.
Willow's good. He's got just a lot.
I'm afraid my vehicle might be a little conspicuous. May I ride with one of you?
By
I
all
don't know
means.
if mine's less conspicuous.
Are we all taking my car then?
You
Unless
sound
it's
so
you out.
reluctant.
It's my car.
But it's our mission.
You're serving a greater purpose.
We can't all fit in mine.
Okay. Alright. Yep, that's fine.
Shotgun!
God damn it.
Beat me by a half second.
See, I watched
fine.
the pain happen, and I can't tell if that's Rachel or Willow.
I had all your chats open just so I could watch the reaction, yeah.
I knew you were
Even
gonna
though-
do it too.
Even though I definitely am that friends too in real life.
Shotgun.
Fair.
Yep.
See, my friends and I share shotgun equitably.
Fair,
Yeah, no,
fair.
Someone gets it
actually,
on the way there, the other gets the on the way back.
I
Okay.
can just bully people into taking the front seat even though I'm the shortest.
Mm-hmm.
And I do take advantage of that sometimes.
That's
But
fair.
anyways.
I just end up being the driver so consistently I don't have to worry about it.
No, that
Honestly-
I prefer to drive because I have trust issues with other people driving.
Fair.
I just hate driving.
Yep. Same, but
I
I
hate
do it
driving.
anyway.
But I'd rather drive than trust someone else to drive for me.
My
Fair.
friends can't drive for shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But I think Esme's just worried about Dion having access to like the radio and just anything up front.
Oh my god, that's yeah.
And also and not being the one driving to be like, no. Hold on.
Not being able to slap the hand away.
Would never gently moves hand away.
Willow would. Let's go.
Oh god.
Sounds great.
Alright. In the spirit of remaining inconspicuous, your car is occupied, Willow.
He has to move some oddities out of his backseat. Some suspicious.
Oh. Can we
almost
park our
like a
cars,
small
like-
suitcase?
Ooh. I was gonna say, can we park our cars like around back? So they're not in front of an abandoned funeral
Site.
home.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
It's also, again, Miami. How strange is that? Probably not very.
Probably just expect it to be like a drug deal.
Yeah, that's not very and like
I'm kidding, but
Noteworthy.
yeah. That's a look the other way and mind your own business sort of situation.
Yeah.
he didn't see shit.
Yeah. I've been to West St. Paul. Anyways,
Ooh. Okay. Izzy will go ahead and sit behind Willow in the back seat.
okay.
Then I guess I'm behind my dear lord.
Yeah, he'll just put some stuff away. There's like a sweater that's like definitely not his in the front seat that he'll like just throw in the trunk real quick. Um, it's like pink, literally pink and black, and he just puts it in the back, closes the trunk. And no music is playing or anything when he starts up the car. Yeah, he doesn't put on maps or anything. He just starts driving.
Okay.
Is your radio broken?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Shame. Just keep driving.
So, when we meet up with the hunter and their escort, shall we say, how do we want to go about this?
Divide and
That
conquer.
kind of escort.
It might be both. We don't know.
Yeah, hell of a job. Shit. I'm not sure.
We
I'm
definitely need to get. Well, after we ascertain numbers. Each one on their own, I think, would be easiest if we could manage it, or at least get one gone before we take out the other and the hunter.
No.
Oh, I
we need
don't
to
see
hunt
that
back.
happening.
We need
Well,
to
if we-
intercept. How do we get them to stop the car long enough to grab them?
Hit them in the bumper.
I look like I'm made of money. I can't run in my car.
Oh, don't worry, sweetheart.
I can
take
pay
care of
for it.
One of us could pretend to be a hitchhiker. Sure, that would go well.
I don't
If
think
they're protecting a hunter, they're not going to stop for a hitchhiker.
Could pretend to be a hitchhiker and then jump on the car.
I'll stand in front of the car. How about that?
And jumping in front of the car might be a great way to stop it, actually.
Sure. You know what? Sounds like a great idea.
I still think you could just, tap the back, send them into a tailspin.
Possibly.
What
Do we know if their
steal
tires-
What if we pick up some construction cones
Hmm.
and reroute them
Hmm.
off an exit and then block off the exit with our car? That way they're
Question-
slow enough to stop.
How secure do we think the car is going to be? You could shoot out the tires, Esme.
I
Oh.
could.
We could. No.
Guns are loud.
We would need to. I
But
would
it is-
prefer to drive their car upon getting them. I
Mm,
don't think my car is secure enough.
that's fair.
And if the hunter is immortal, we can't just put them into torpor and then hope they come back. You know?
I was just planning on staking, but you're right.
I think I could deal with him quite easily. Let's...
We could always compel him.
I agree. Let us reroute the vehicle. I'll pull up the maps and find a halfway decent place to divert them and lead them to.
Well, aren't you in luck? Because with every major fucking city in the world, there's construction goddamn everywhere.
Every time we pass a construction site, we take one cone and we end up with like 11.
Right?
They have
Just on the
a
way.
seat in the back now.
Mm-hmm. In the middle seat, just
Just like
an
cone
increasing stack of cones.
Which is
Do you think we could get one of their signs?
Done that? Not that hard.
Yeah,
Just a
not-
detour sign?
Yeah. One of
I
my
mean, if
older
college
brothers,
students can do it, why not us?
say one of my older brother's friends in college managed to snag a cone that was, 5 feet tall from a construction site. Broad daylight.
I went to a
They-
party at a co-op once, and they had a full-on fucking stoplight in their living room.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my older brother and
I
and
dated
his
someone with a
friends.
stop sign.
Yeah, they turned that cone into a bong.
Of course they did.
Fantastic. A 5-foot bong?
It was You had to have someone else light it because you
Did they
couldn't.
clean it first?
I assume so.
I hope so.
I'm sure they did.
To be realistic, they probably didn't.
They weren't all
Guess
idiots.
that wasn't the only kind of fumes they got.
So anyway, yeah, I want to find somewhere that we could detour them to that they hopefully wouldn't be able to just floor it and get away.
It'd just be like one of those like emergency pullovers. No. What if it was like, I don't know, in Michigan, a lot, like basically all of those truck weighing stations are abandoned. Could be like one of those.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is there?
I mean, once they slow down, I can shoot out the tires.
Is there a way station somewhere along the route that's not on the highway?
Yeah.
Not immediately on the highway?
Yeah, there's some that are not immediately on the highway or freeway areas, some that are literally under, or by bridges and such. There's quite a few.
I also have a machete in the trunk, if that would work out better for you. Probably less noisy. Or even I could do it.
I think that is a no.
No.
I didn't understand. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's just try to stay quiet.
Quick
So,
question.
my
How
shot-
easy is a beheading with, a dagger?
Difficult.
With a
It's really
dagger?
hard to cut your bone.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
I think
It's
you
even
have.
hard to stab
I guess
people,
it's technically a
actually.
knife.
Yeah,
You would kind of need a serrated blade if you wanted to have more effect on it, but daggers are not.
I guess.
Yeah. Anyhow, don't
Does
ask me how I
stabbing
know these things.
does stabbing a kindred in the chest like straight on count as staking them?
It does not.
Or does it have to like be a stake?
Yeah.
steak.
Hmm.
I also have a steak.
I got a silver steak.
I have a trunk of goodies.
You got a couple, didn't you?
I think so. I think I got like 2.
Can I have one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she gave a couple.
Okay.
Izzy's gonna shy away from the silver a little bit.
Not a fan.
Allergic.
Ooh,
Hmm.
unfortunate one to deal with.
Mm.
Um,
Oh well.
yeah, so I pick up traffic cones.
Mhm.
Go to find a good spot along our route. I
Mhm.
think 2 hours actually would probably be enough to do that.
Oh yeah.
More familiar with the area, yeah. Just
We
kind
got
of
this. We got
park the
this.
car and chill out of sight. Yeah.
Yep.
At least out
Yeah.
of sight for humans.
Yeah, vaguely out of sight. I think. I still just want to be in the road when they drive up.
Go for it. Live
Like
out
once they
your
get past like the detour a little
dreams.
bit, just the
Yeah,
weird guy
just
staying in
when
the middle of
we're
the fucking road,
just
like a horror movie.
And I didn't really describe Izzy at all. They are a 6'3" androgynous, feminine-leaning, bald person.
I'm not the tallest person, damn.
Haha.
Whether
Am
or
I
not they
the
were
shortest?
they grew to
Yes.
be that big, they may have enhanced their height at some point.
Fair.
But yeah,
Okay.
I will absolutely just be standing in the middle of the road waiting for them.
Alright. You're able to detour with the route and everything planned. They are absolutely forced to do that. Izzy, you are in the middle of the road.
Mhm.
Absolute just a little bit of a unnecessary power move on your part.
Oh no, yeah, very necessary. As they're approaching, how many can I see through the windshield?
Even with heightened senses, it is very
I
difficult.
don't have heightened senses.
I'm just saying that overall
Okay.
for people. Even
Okay.
with
'Cause I
like
have heightened
heightened
senses.
senses, it would be very difficult because the windows are tinted.
Hmm.
Perfect.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can try.
What would that be?
Try using your eyes.
How quickly are they approaching me? Once I'm sure they've seen me.
They were going at a steady, like, probably 45 before they saw you and began stopping. But
Good.
for looking here, I think this is going to be a... Is it actually going to be a resolve awareness?
For it to try and
Yeah.
peep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have 2 hunger because someone doesn't like to share.
You're the one who served the guy with a god
I
complex.
No, Esme is totally fine. Obviously, he's allowed to eat whatever he wants. Okay, so that's 5 dice. That is 3 successes.
Okay, 3 successes. Looking in, it is still relatively difficult, but with this vehicle being a variant of SUV, the windows are heavily tinted, but you can at the very least see about vaguely 3, maybe 4 shapes of figures. before they fully stop, because they have not only been routed around, but also uh, there's an Izzy in the way.
Yeah, before they stop, actually, I would like to make a rouse check and start using vicissitude.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a success. So I need to make a resolve and protean check.
Okay.
That's my resolve now.
Could I walk up behind the car as they pass, gun out?
Yes.
That is 3 successes. That's good. So I can make 1 change per success I get on this check.
Okay.
So I am going to tick off a point of stamina to grow feral weapons.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you decide if this is going to be strength or dexterity, but my arm is going to elongate and turn into a bone spear that I am then going to shove through the windshield into the driver. And it's going to elongate as far as I need it to.
I think this is going to be a dexterity-based one, just because this is a little bit of aiming here. So,
In that case, I will be switching a point from strength and stamina both into dexterity for this as well.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to hurt to restore here in a little while. Okay. And let's make my attack. Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. That's going to be my first point of power.
okay.
Wasn't terrible, but you know me. I like to spend it like candy.
Not terrible, but could be better.
That is 4.
4 successes. Okay.
These weapons deal +2 damage.
Okay.
So, depending on the margin. And yeah, just ideally through the windshield into the driver's chest.
Well, you succeed at that because I'm looking at nothing but blanks.
Hey.
Well, that's 6 superficial damage then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hurts. They're stopped, obviously. But not really. It's also not just a straight like break or anything. It's a little bit of swerving before coming to a stop. Understandably so.
After that happens, can I just go ahead and shoot both back tires?
Yeah, you may make a dexterity firearms.
Awesome. That is gonna be. I can't do math. 6 dice. Okay, that's only 2 successes. Hold on, can I do willpower?
Yeah.
Do I have enough willpower to do that?
Should.
Wait, you're willpowering 6 successes.
No. 6 dice.
No, 6 dice. I had 2 successes on
It's
6
like-
dice.
What?
Am I able to re-roll a red die?
No, just black dice.
Okay, but it's up to 3, so I have
Yeah.
2 blanks, so I might as well. Just to make sure I
Yeah,
really get those tires.
Eyes are so blue.
What?
They
What?
look blue with your glasses. Like very blue. Or is it just me?
Okay, so that is 3 successes.
Okay. Firing that, there is all simultaneous action. This spear made of bone, which is just its own thing.
Horrifying.
Vicissitude's
Slight
great.
swerving before coming to a stop, and it's almost in the midst of the swerving where you come out and just fire a couple of rounds in the back tires, and you can just hear the slight metal scraping against the asphalt, and the vehicle has hit its stop. With that being in action now, the doors to the vehicle open minus the driver because they're a little preoccupied, let's say. But there are 2 other figures that exit, and they are not carrying small arms. They are carrying some heavy duty firepower. They are actually carrying M16A3s. They looked like they were probably stolen in military grade, because you can quickly identify what looks like a high resting red dot and vertical grips, and as they exit and are taking notice of the situation, one focused on Izzy, one focused on you, Esme. Well, this is about to happen. What are Willow and Dionysus doing, aside from playing with the radio?
Is the which side of the passenger or driver side of the car is away from the action?
Away from the action, the driver's side is.
Okay, I just wanted to know if I'm coming out inside or not. Yeah, I'll just get out of the car and just let's see. I'm just gonna get into. I'm just gonna start circling around to their back, to the enemy's back, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Ruger can. Oh my god, wrong character. Willow came up
Right.
to the side of the car.
Mm-hmm.
So is this like a truck though?
This
Is it
is an
like a
SUV.
bank truck? An SUV? Do the trunk, they coming out of the side doors or like the trunk? Like does it open like that, or is it like a trunk
They're,
or
they're exiting through the side doors.
side doors? Okay. Um, and the doors open or do they slide? This is important.
They open.
He's gonna have charged up and he's gonna try and slam one of them into the door.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. They're not really aware of you, so, but yeah, you can make a... I guess strength brawl makes the most sense here.
Excellent. Wait, okay, 1, 2.
I have
Oh, lordy. Okay, gotta make room for
out of curiosity, can we tell which one is the actual? Are we able to tell on sight which one is probably the hunter we're actually supposed to capture, or no?
There were 3 to 4 figures in the vehicle. One has been impaled and 2 are exit, so maybe there's one more in the vehicle still?
Okay.
4 successes.
4 successes. Nada. He was not ready for that at all. Just gets absolutely slammed into the door. Particularly, this is the one that is going to attempt to make a shot at Esme, but just gets crunched a little bit. And actually, that does. Well, let's find out. That does loosen the grip on the weapon, and it just goes kind of like clattering, kind of spins a little bit on the road, a little bit a ways.
Can I activate my toughness?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I get hungrier.
Yeah.
Hungies.
Jesus, I have no 3 hunger.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, can I be aiming to get to one of the car doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at those feet.
All right. With that, getting slammed into it, that doesn't stop the one aiming at you, Izzy,
No, it doesn't.
from firing. And I'm just gonna make a roll here. That is one success, but we will see here. You can make a.
Believe it's an dexterity athletics check with a penalty of 2 because I have no cover.
Correct. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, excellent. I only have my hunger dice.
Oh.
One success.
Okay. With that being tied, but I think because it's
Active.
yeah, you're good. Um, you watch as everything is happening in this quick fire, seconds upon seconds. Spear firing, exiting, tackling the door, gun going, clattering. Looks like they know what to do because you just barely dodge out of the way, but looks like they really went for the insurance policy as 2 loud shots that just echo throughout the night of the city. If anyone has heard of 556, they're not quiet. They're really loud, and uh, they were definitely aiming for the head. They know it won't
Okay.
kill you, but they know it will, in fact, stop you.
Yeah, well.
Um,
Maybe.
Yep.
Can we tell if they're kindred or mortal yet?
This is the particularly interesting part. They are not kindred.
I have bloodhound background. Is that like by process of elimination? Do I know are they human then?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so they're probably ghouls. Got it.
Yep. Uh, they those 2 shots that fire, rotating around. Dionysus, what are you doing then?
I'm gonna try to open one of the car doors.
Okay. Um, they're a little distracted, so you can most definitely do that.
Gonna take a look inside.
All right.
Take a little peek.
You know, I belong in here. What are you talking about? This is my ride.
I'm just gonna scooch right in.
Yeah, just scooch.
Just for clarification, the car goes to the SUV. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Did you call shotgun again?
Not one of the front doors.
Okay. Yeah, but opening the door, there is a. To your surprise, someone of probably Eastern European descent, probably couldn't be much older than the early mid-20s. Definitely does not look like anyone you would expect. Much more looks like a bookworm and someone who's much more introverted and doesn't do what is being claimed.
Okay.
Just the kind of over their head and with the
Can I
little bit of firing that's going on, like reacting to the gunfire.
can I tell on sight if they're human Or,
They are most definitely human.
well, I do have something. Hold on. I got lost. Where am I in the disciplines? Fuck. I turned too many pages. Sorry. I was
Always
like,
fun.
what's going on?
Ah, yes. All the darkness. So organized.
Hey, it's better than Shadowrun.
I don't know that
Anything
that's
is
saying much.
It's not,
Um,
but
No,
so
it is.
so I'll be doing a lovely Scry the Soul.
okay.
So by focusing on a person, the vampire can perceive the state of that person's psyche as a shift. Wait. Oh yes. This is the one I want. Psyche as a shifting aura of colors. Aura reveal little precise information, but do provide clues regarding many subjects, including emotional state, resonance, and supernatural traits. And it's a rouse check.
Okay. I'll make you a house check.
And it's intelligence plus aspects versus composure plus subterfuge.
okay.
Fail,
So you get
but that
hungrier.
just means I get hungrier.
Yep.
You have been
Uh,
roused.
Intelligence plus aspects. So
Okay.
that's intelligence plus aspects. That's 7 dice for me.
Woo!
Oh my god.
A lot.
Yeah, it's it's a number.
It's a number.
Listen to that all that dice.
Yep. I've got 2 successes. That's how does willpower work again? Just
Willpower, you
can-
can spend it and you can reroll up to 3 regular dice. Can't reroll hunger dice, but you can reroll regular dice.
okay. Just spend 1 and I can reroll 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to think for a second which one was my hunger dice because I set it aside and I was like, wait, this is why I need to get an actual set.
Yeah.
I just remember it's the one red die that I have. Ooh, another success and a critical success.
Just
But
one
I
critical or 2?
just one, so it's not actually.
That's just
So
a
it's,
normal success.
but it's fine. 4 successes.
Okay.
Nice.
That actually it meets the difficulty that I set for it. So, what you are learning very quickly about this person, they are displaying the key physical and outward emotional signs of panic, of someone absolutely under fire and being put in a very shitty situation.
Hmm.
Inwardly, they are very, very good at compartmentalizing. This
Mhm.
is
Me too.
if you were if you
Say it, yeah.
wow, that was a little too real. Um, if you were not someone so versed in theatrics, Dion, you would not be able to tell that this
Mhm.
person is masterfully putting on a really good act.
Okay. Noted.
So they are reacting and then notice you and just, what are you doing here?
Hello.
That is really nonchalant for this situation.
Oh, it's a bit loud out here, though. Do you mind if I come in?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So many things, I'm told.
They don't have a response for that because I don't either.
That's fair.
He just plops himself in, fully just like turns himself so his legs just plop into the dude's lap, and he's just like, "Hello."
Do you
Meanwhile,
close the
there's
door?
gunfire.
Yeah, I closed.
Oh my god. The other door is open, but
Is that the one with the guy smashed in it?
yes, it would have to be.
Is there part of the bone spear, like the stab wound through the chair in front of
through the
us,
back
just out of
seat, yeah.
curiosity?
Yeah.
That's just...
It's not a clean bone spear. It is sinewy and bloody.
I would imagine so.
Mm.
Both yours and his. Or the driver's. Don't want to gender the
Yeah.
driver.
Don't want to gender the driver, who is very much probably dead. Or close to.
Can hope.
Well, they're not moving.
Would you be alive? Really?
I mean, it was through a tinted window. The aim might not have been perfect. We don't know.
Well, I mean, the windshield's not going to be... Anyway.
But yeah, that.
So anyway,
Yeah.
round 2.
Yep. The one rifle has clattered as Willow has dealt with that person, as they are definitely. They're not dead, but they're very close, because that is what we call a formula for concussion. But
Dazed, perhaps.
Maybe
Confused?
even a little confused.
Yeah. Tends to be the effect we have on people.
wow.
Yeah. I will advance on the presumably ghoul who's firing upon me.
Yep.
As I do so, my bone spear will retract, come out of the body and windshield.
Okay.
It will instead form into this massive cleaver coming out of my arm. And I'm going to try to just... I'll attempt to bisect this ghoul, I guess.
Okay.
But I'll just try to get it as deep
Ooh.
into the torso as I can.
Are these definitively ghouls? By the way.
I'm assuming.
I don't think they have qualms about killing just normal mortals working for the camera.
No, I just
either,
keep calling
so.
them ghouls, and I don't know if anyone knows that they're ghouls.
I'm assuming here.
You know what they
'Cause,
say about us?
Well, yeah, but I mean, if they were kindred, I would assume they would, not have an M16. But, so yeah, he's free to, fight back or dodge or whatever.
Okay. Doesn't have great stats for the dodging portion here, so we'll see.
There goes my second willpower. Come on.
I should remember. I forgot to.
Like an old person
5.
sucking down Werther's.
Oh, I love Werther's.
Ooh, there's the superior candy.
Okay. Alright, you said 5?
5 successes, yes.
Yeah, cool, they got 1.
That's 8 superficial.
Yeah,
Wait, no, I'm an idiot. It's 6 superficial.
that's still a lot.
Yeah. How far into the torso do I get, is my question.
You do not bisect them, however, you get
Fine.
very close. It's like going down at an angle, and then just...
Just lodge somewhere down here. That's fine.
like, if you're going from the shoulder and going down, you're, like, almost near the hip, and it just... almost near, like, a flower in bloom.
Excellent.
Gross.
But they do stop shooting at you.
Good. It's the goal.
There is no more gunfire after that.
I'm gonna go ahead. So the guy in the door that Willow smashed, he's still alive.
Yeah. To
Cool. Can I run up, grab him, and eat him?
Oh,
Because I'm
yeah.
hungry.
That was my kill.
Fine, I'll hold him out to you. Did you want to share?
No, you could. If your character would do that, totally.
I was gonna say Widow's closer.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Willow's
Those were
closer if
right.
you want to grab him. But, like, I
If
didn't
he's-
get to eat.
Yeah, I mean, he's at 3 hunger.
Yeah.
So what's his? So is he just dazed?
He's very much dazed.
And it sounds like the other guy is down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not coming back from that.
Yeah, he'll grab him, and he's just gonna take a big old bite
Fine.
out of his neck.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, can I go for the other one, and I'll put a hand on the shoulder and go, do you mind? And gesture to the cleaved guy.
He's gonna.
Oh, to me? Or
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was gonna say, like, he'll just growl at you at that point.
Not Willow. The other one that has been near cleft in twine.
oh,
Who
Rip
probably
the,
isn't dead yet.
I'll just rip the lever out of it.
All right, and then I'll finish him off
Okay.
to get rid of hunger,
Alright, sounds good.
and then drop him on the road.
Yeah, the other thing that starts to happen that you are distinctly aware of. Sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we open the back and toss the bodies in?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. We did destroy their tires,
We can
Mhm.
still
I
just
did
get
do
the
that.
fuck out.
so
Throw
we
him in my
drop.
trunk.
Okay, we can do that. We can throw him in your trunk and grab the other guy.
Wouldn't it be the first time? It's fine.
We can just make sure to sit the other guy, since we don't have traffic cones anymore. He can sit between Izzy and I.
Yeah,
In the back.
that's
Stuff
fine.
him on the floor. It's fine. Just like
you guys are just gonna come to get the guy out of the SUV, and Dion's just there.
Yeah, he's just sitting
I'll
there.
open the door on Dion's side and be like, "Time to go, darling."
Oh, okay.
You people are the weirdest motherfuckers ever.
Just blood down the face.
I'm not fond of the disrespectful tone. Come along.
Sure. He'll come, but he doesn't. Mainly because he doesn't really have a choice. What other option does he have?
So
Yeah,
we
this is
toss
gonna.
the bodies in the back of the car.
Can I slake one singular hunger from a body as we do that?
Yeah.
Good, because I'm desperately going to need that here in a moment. Yeah, we pile in.
Okay.
I'm going to return my arm back to the way it was. And fun thing about vicissitude, how I do that is I treat it like I'm curing a point of aggravated damage.
Okay.
So that's 3 rouse tracks.
Ooh.
Why?
1 success out of the 3.
Ooh.
So I am at hunger 3 now.
Yay! You really did need that
and
slate.
Cat, Jesus. Alright, and that will restore my stamina dot.
Okay.
Oh. Save that.
Alright.
Cat, ow. Don't claw my leg. Come on. Bagel.
Bagel.
Yeah, so I guess we leave. Probably heading back to where we were not too long ago.
Yep.
Maybe driving in a less straightforward way, just in case.
You do just see a
yeah.
little bit passing squad cars.
Just
So many
on-
squad cars.
Willow drives very normally. very nonchalantly
Just
through back roads.
out of curiosity, on this drive back, if Dion just tries to turn on the radio.
The radio absolutely works. It connects to his Bluetooth too, so it starts playing like dad rock.
Please define dad rock. Please give
like
me something
Rolling
specific.
Stones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you lied
Yep.
to my face.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting choice.
Nah. He's completely unfazed.
I'm gonna get the attention of the guy we got in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look him in the eyes and use compel. Give me everything you have on you. Assuming he's a prepared mortal. That's charisma and dominate versus intelligence and resolve.
Intelligence resolve.
Yeah, so it'd be.
And Esme's just playing with his hair
Okay.
because I assume he's stuck like between Izzy and I.
5 successes out of the 5 dice.
Damn.
Nice.
It's nearly a messy critical.
Ooh.
Not quite.
Interesting. They start handing you stuff belonging on their person. Seems pretty boring overall. Wallet, phone. Looks like a utility knife, but nothing that extravagant.
Can I see the phone?
Just hand it off without even looking.
I start going through the text messages.
Yeah, just like I'll pocket that knife.
And I'll take the wallet and open it and see if I can get a feel for this guy and who he is and all that. What kind of rewards cards he has.
So,
His Costco membership.
Yeah!
that is in
Does he
fact
go to
there.
Hot Topic?
See, the first thing that came to mind was a subscription card to Ebony magazine.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. Come on, cat.
there is like a Costco code though.
Yeah!
Amazing.
There are quite a few prepaid cards,
Mm.
but there isn't a single one that is like has name or anything on it.
Ah, damn.
No ID, no nothing.
Nope.
No badge. I assume.
No. Well, actually, there is a badge. This one looks to be an MPD badge. However, it's to a trained eye, it is most definitely fake. But if you just do a quick flash and then put it away, no one would ever be the wiser.
A sneaky one. Did you know it's illegal to impersonate an officer?
Oh, never really occurred to me. Damn, why did I... Stop that.
I kind of just grab the back of his hair and yank it back a second. Tell us why we needed to come get you.
I don't know, because you were bored?
I mean, that's partly true.
Definitely why I did it.
I'll let go.
Oh, that style, yeah. To tell you the truth, I don't know what any of you people are doing, so
Can I
Keep
insight
it
that?
that way.
yeah,
Oh, I would love to roll an insight on that as well, actually.
you most definitely can.
Insight. Insight. What is the what goes with the insight?
Uh,
You may- Ow.
probably wits insight.
Yay, 6 dice.
Ah,
Nice.
damn.
Woohoo!
You beat me by one.
And none hunger because I
Jesus.
ate someone.
I didn't see what the result was before she knocked everything over. So, I can either go with what happens to be on this, or I can re-roll it.
I think we should be rolling.
Okay. Jeez. I rolled it. She immediately grabbed the dice tray and just.
Yeeted it.
Oh,
I got
Lord.
5 successes.
3.
Normal successes.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, come on.
This is
Don't
actually
stop.
within
Get
their
it. Get it.
skill pool here.
Come on. There we go.
This has got to be one of the most difficult mortal beings to read. You have no fucking clue if they're telling the truth or anything.
With 5 successes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Would that clue me in at all? Just the fact that he is so hard to read?
The only thing that you
Not
can
not
clue...
whether he's like telling the truth or anything, but the fact he has the skill to be that hard to read.
Yeah, the skill for this comes from, either working with people who are very versed in dealing with kindred society, like the Inquisition, or someone like this started their hunter career very, very early. Either way, you're looking at someone who has been under the tutelage of someone who has, at the very least, a decade of experience, or he's been doing this for a decade.
Hmm.
Now you seem awfully calm for someone who has no idea what's happening.
Did I say that?
I
think
guess
did.
not.
Is there anything of interest on his phone, or is it just...
Most notably on his phone. Every single contact on his phone are just phone numbers. If you look in call history, they've all been deleted. Same with all text messages. They're all blank.
This old song and dance, I see.
I'm gonna check my phone to see if I have a text from either Alejandro or Esmeralda.
Question, what kind of phone is this?
I mean, it's a fairly recent model.
Smartphone?
Yeah, it's a smartphone.
I'm gonna go try to find the cloud data.
Okay.
They're probably thorough enough to deal with that, but
You will
something might get missed.
annoyingly discover it is actually not linked.
Hmm.
I mean, that's smart, but
Listen, sometimes people forget.
So where are we going, seeing as you went through all this trouble? And also that I think we're all at this stage where you know that I'm
Same
not,
place
so...
that all mortals go at the end of their time.
You know, he brings up a good point. Reach into my glove box, please.
All right.
Pull out that the red silk cloth you see there and tie it around his eyes.
Okay. I
I'll
hand it back to them.
Yeah, I'll tie it.
I'll take it. Oh,
Either way, I don't care.
I'll take it and
I'm on my phone.
I'll tie it around his eyes.
Okay.
Um, do I have a message from either of my ghouls saying that their collection was a success yet, or are they still doing it?
You do have a text. The text does say collection was a success, but as far as that being the case, it sounds like at least one of your ghouls is a little pissed at how it went. Did not go as smoothly as they wanted.
Yeah, they're professionals. They'll get over it. Is the message that they are like on the way back to the haven, or they're already back?
They're already
Did I get-
back. They're just a little pissy at the situation right now. They'll cool off, but
Cool. I'm gonna reply with good, hungry, get 2 more.
you know how sometimes people don't just send a long, basically a novel's worth of text to detail an emotional like state of being, Blake. But just
Hey now.
but sometimes it's done in such a quick, single, succinct fashion where you don't need words, you don't need an image, you just need just a middle finger emoji. They'll still do it, but they're not thrilled about it.
Well, it'll remind me to reinforce the bond when we return.
All right.
They're getting a bit uppity.
Right?
What a surprise.
Oops.
Right. Returning to the abandoned funeral home area. Your vehicles are still there. They're missing their inside. No, just kidding.
I was about. If that was true, I was going to derail this entire game and just entirely hunting whoever did that.
Hello, converter's gone.
the just leading this individual to said place. Or...
Sure.
We'll just throw him over his shoulder.
Oh well, a little undignified, but that makes sense.
Yeah, he's impatient at this point.
All right.
I guess we just take him inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meeting with the individual that we met before. She changed out of what looked to be any sort of medical work attire, and instead has gone for like much more of a corporate appearance to her, rather than like loose hair. It's all bun tight and button up shirt, suit coat and pants and everything. Very different from appearance before.
He'll just kind of not harshly dump him, but kind of like how you wet a cat who you need to get off the counter.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay, point taken. I have irritated that one.
Do you just like lay him down on like one of the metal tables?
Nah, just on the floor.
Damn.
Yeah.
Job's done.
Perfect. So, I anticipate you've been given a lovely taxi service. You know, that's still up for debate. Which taxi service are we talking about?
I'm a great driver.
I
I'll take his blindfold off.
Now, Izzy.
Is this a fucking morgue?
Surprise!
None of you are original,
It wasn't
We
your
didn't
idea.
choose it.
and yet here you are. You know, I only need you for a little bit, so take that into consideration.
Can I have him when you're done with him?
We'll see.
I have an idea.
Not comforting, but also not unexpected. Well, the first piece of the puzzle is in place. You may return to your residences, and I will be in contact.
Excellent. I will turn and leave and wait outside for the rest of us so we can speak out of earshot of that mortal fucker.
I want to leave last.
Okay.
Yeah. Willow will follow. He's gonna kind of passively eye for any, like, is there like a side of the building that area in the basement is like closer to that he could maybe listen in on?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of areas like that.
Yeah, he's just gonna very quietly sneak around to like just kind of like stand there,
Okay.
just listen.
Alright. And
Uh, yeah. Esme will walk out after glancing to Dion and then seeing that he wanted to stay a little bit. She'll head out.
I had a quick question for you.
go for it.
Does he need both of his ears for your conversation?
No, but it would be preferred for the spirit of cooperation. And I have a feeling if that were to happen, he'd be incredibly difficult to work with.
He just gets in the guy's face real close. I guess we're letting the disrespect pass this time. And just pats him on the cheek and walks out.
Okay. Alright. With that, there is a bit of, quiet as you all leave, and Willow, you're listening in?
Mhm.
Okay. He speaks to this individual that you've met, who none of you really know who she is, only that she's fairly old. Alright, so you got me out of a rather shitty situation, but I'm guessing this is an out of the frying pan, into the fire, burning at the stake situation? Possibly, but that's up to you. Now, I don't exactly let you walk away freely and get to do whatever the hell you want, but I can't exactly control you completely. You and I both know that's a little foolish for me to assume and for you to hold your end of the bargain on. I simply have a favor, and what happens next is entirely up to you. But I need you to do a particular errand for me. Really. Me. You know, not that old. I don't travel. Well, I think we both know that's bullshit. Alright. Say you caught me. Where am I going? You're comfortable with flying, right? Say I am. Well, have you ever visited the pyramids at all? Hearing that, well, you can hear a little bit of shuffling around. It sounds like openings of crates, shuffling of papers, the distinctive, clicks and slides of a small caliber firearm, as well as the shuffling of a backpack and a few other elements. But after that, it seems like the footsteps have moved away almost, to somewhere you're not familiar with, because they kind of just fade away. As for the rest of you, is there anything that you wished to discuss amongst yourselves?
I must return to my home. You are more than welcome to visit sometime. It is the Peachy Peacock Zoo, just outside of town.
I love how you can say that with no shame.
Ichi Peacock Zoo.
The couple who own it are mine, so please don't damage them.
Peachy Peacock. Peachy Peacock.
I didn't name it.
Peachy Peacock. Huh. He just walks towards Esme's car at that, just like
disbelief.
Muttering Peachy Peacock.
he's just muttering it over and over to himself. Like,
What a fantastic beat to end on.
Right? Oh my god.